If you're a new real estate agent or maybe just getting started on Instagram, it's so important that you dial in your profile and content strategy from the beginning. And it's not that hard to do. In this video, I'm gonna break down a very simple process to follow. You can actually do it even while I'm talking here if you have your phone handy. Getting this set up proper from the beginning will help you maximize the efforts that you're putting in on social media. Okay, so the very first thing we're gonna do is set up and optimize our Instagram bio. And this basically comes down to 6 very simple steps. And if you grab your phone and open up Instagram, you can do these while I go through them. The very first thing you're gonna wanna do as a real estate agent is make sure that you are set up as a creator account. You don't want to be a personal account. You don't want to be a business account. The reason for this is the creator account gives you the most tools possible, everything like trending sounds, all the analytics that are important, and just gives you all the tools to succeed on Instagram. Now, how you're going to do this is go to your profile, go to the 3 lines in the top right, and scroll down to account type and tools. You're going to select to switch to a professional account. Now here you're going to either see switch to professional account or switch to personal account. Now, if you see switch to personal account, that means you're either already a business or a creator account. So you go ahead and go to step 2. But if you see switch to professional account, go ahead and select that first. Now, once you've done that, you're going to see the option to select from a business or creator account, and this is where you want to select creator account. Now that you've done that, the next thing that you're going to want to do is update your handle or your username. You want to make this something very memorable, but also something that pertains to your niche or your business, or perhaps the city that you live in. You could either just use your name with real estate agent, your name plus your city plus real estate agent. An example that I would use if I were to be a real estate agent in my city would be Connor_Bend Real Estate. So that's a good example, but you just want to pick something that's simple, people can remember, and it makes it easy to follow. The next line is actually more important, which is actually your display name on your profile. The reason this is more important is because this is actually searchable through Instagram and Google. So if people are searching for Bend Real Estate Agent and you have that in your display name, you are actually going to pop up as a search result on Instagram. So a good example that you could follow here is your name and then a vertical line and then your city, real estate agent, or realtor. Now that first line of your bio, you either want it to be your promise or what you help people with. You want to think of some sort of tagline or promise that differentiates yourself from every other real estate agent in your market. You want to pick something that's unique and that really speaks to your target audience and makes them feel connected to you and a purpose for hiring you. An example for this could be, I help young families buy homes the easy way. The next line you want to be is some sort of credibility statement or something fun about you. Again, if you're a brand new real estate agent, you probably don't have a ton of closed transactions, probably don't have a ton of volume sold, but maybe you can share something unique or fun about you that will connect with your audience. My example that I have here is 100 plus families served. Now, if you use the credibility statement, you could use a line below this to have something fun about you. Maybe you're an avid skier, an ultra runner, a CrossFitter, something like that. Maybe you're a dad of 3. You could put that on this next line. And then the final line, you want it to be a call to action. You want to guide people to take action to actually work with you, which is going to be the link in the bio that we'll put next. But you want some sort of call to action to guide people there. A great example that I kind of like is open the door to home ownership with the little finger emoji pointing down. And then that link in bio, you want it to be something that's very easy to get people to contact you. So whether that's to schedule a call with you, simply put in their email for an opt-in form, something like that. But you definitely don't want to just send people to your listings or maybe to your main website. You want to give people an actual opportunity to connect with you and provide you with their email address. The last and final step to dial in your bio is to upload a clear and visible headshot. These profile pictures show up very, very small on people's phones. So you want to make sure that this profile picture is zoomed in. It's a great clear headshot of you so that people can easily recognize you online. Then the next step for succeeding on Instagram is understand who you want to create content for. A lot of real estate agents just start putting out general real estate content And it kind of just makes them look like every other realtor on Instagram, and it doesn't differentiate themselves, and it doesn't help them grow an audience. The way that you really grow an audience on Instagram as a real estate agent is understanding who you're creating content for and who you want to serve. I understand you can help pretty much anyone buy or sell a home, but so can every other agent. You have to understand what makes you different and what makes people want to work with you over anybody else. And you do this by understanding exactly who your ideal client is and creating content that speaks specifically to them. You will be amazed when you create content that speaks directly to one person, how many more people you actually reach. There's a great quote by Ayman Al-Abdullah that says, trying to cater to everyone and anyone is like writing a love letter and starting it with, to whom it may concern. This is the mistake that most real estate agents make on social media, and it's honestly the reason why they just cannot grow a following. You know, when you think about who the people are that you want to help, is it first-time homebuyers? Is it new dads, new moms, young families? Is it retirees? Is it people relocating to your area who maybe moved from a certain part of the country or a different city into your city? Is it firefighters? Is it military? Really think about who the people are that you want to serve. And honestly, the best way to find this out is, what things are you interested in, and what is kind of your story and journey, and how can you share that to connect with other people in a similar phase of life? I actually have a document below this video that will walk you through this whole process. It will help you discover your client avatar, your content type. So go ahead, go down to the description below, download that PDF, and you can actually go through this process. And the next thing you want to do is decide what type of content you want to make. A lot of people just start sitting down making these talking head videos, or they get on their phone selfie mode and start recording content without really any idea of what they want to make, how they want to make it, or what they even really want to talk about. And the problem with a lot of these talking head videos is, as a new agent or a new person on social media, you probably don't have that skill set of sitting in front of the camera to record high quality videos. So what I recommend you do is just take videos that you already have on your phone, start uploading those to Instagram as 6 to 10 second vertical reels with engaging prompts or title cards on the video. The thing you really want to focus on with this content is understanding your ideal client's pain points and dream outcomes. What are they currently struggling with in their life, and what do they want to ultimately achieve? It could be simple things like, maybe they have too small of a kitchen right now, they want a larger kitchen, or maybe they want more property or a larger yard, or maybe they want to be in a certain area of town. These are all things that you can create content around in short little clips to connect with your ideal clients. Now, the next thing that you want to do, now that you understand who your client avatar is, what type of content you want to create, do you want to start writing down these content ideas? I would aim to write down 30 content ideas on topics that your audience is currently struggling with and how you can help them overcome those struggles. Literally just start writing down a list and try to get 30 to 50 ideas on paper before you start creating content. Once you do this, it's time to start posting content, and it's time to start kicking off your Instagram growth. The way we're gonna do this is very, very simple, but it's very important that you follow. You're gonna post 2 reels every day for 14 days straight. This might seem like a lot, but again, you already have your ideas written out, and you're only using simple 6 to 10 second clips that are already in your camera roll. You don't have to film a bunch of content. You don't have to edit anything crazy. All you have to do is take videos from your camera roll, post it on Instagram, and write engaging hooks. After you post 2 times a day for the first 14 days, you're gonna post 1 time per day for the next 14 days. I promise if you do it this way, you will learn so much faster, and you will really start to see what works on Instagram, what doesn't. You can improve what didn't, you can double down on what did work, and your growth will happen so much faster. Now, here's a little bonus for you. I have a list of over 80 prompts that you can take from me. It's down in the description below. Just click the link, you can download that PDF, and it will actually have all the ideas written out for you. You can take what works best for your niche, you can take what works best for your ideal client, and it will give you a really good framework for understanding how to write these hooks in a short, engaging way that connects with your ideal clients. And that's really it. That's the process you need to follow if you're just getting started on Instagram as a real estate agent. You don't need to post YouTube videos, you don't need to post talking head videos, and you don't need to post long, elaborate elaborate property tours. All you need to do is understand who you're creating content for, what their current pain points are, what their dream outcomes are, and how you can create content that will actually connect with them so that you feel heard on social media. You know your content's working when you start getting messages from random strangers who say, "Oh my gosh, I feel like you're speaking directly to me." That's when you know your stuff's working, and that's when you know you're on the right track. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe for more future content just like this. And make sure you grab those free resources down in the description below, and we'll see you in the next one.